an ace sniper who is never without her trusty Hecate 2. No matter the situation, she delivers the one decisive shot that secures victory. Her unapproachable demeanor seems to be a front for something.
Walks up to me and tries to shoot me with the death gun, and I'm like,
yes,
because this is my United States of
yes,
and this is my United States of
yes.
Immediately unlocking.
And then Mario comes up and he's like, "Oh, I missed," and I go, "New record."
Immediately unlocking thing that Ivy has to put in the episode description now that she's putting more random bullshit in the episode description.
You've opened a Pandora's box of like putting random shit that we referenced during the episode into the description, because both of our senses of humor are made up of like collages of 30-second YouTube videos from 2012.
The thing is that it's so little labor for me to like note down that I have to put something in the description and then put it in there. But like I've realized that it's such little labor, but I get so much joy from the idea of making people actually click on my bullshit. That I'm like, it's so worth it, and that's why I've come around.
If you have clicked on a link from the episode description in order to figure out what we're talking about at any given point in time, please send me a Tumblr ask.
Also, thank you. Fucking hell, I just remembered where we are. Oh, I immediately started, like, my throat started constricting. Okay, let's just get the intro over with. Take a big sip of juicy woosy.
It just hit me, too.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we'll get through this. Hello and welcome to Soulmates, where we talk about all our favorite little guys and all our favorite little games. I'm Ivy Fox. You can find me on Blue Sky if you insist. Ivy Fox is typing, but it's got hyphens in it, but that's not actually important. What's important is that this show you're listening to right now, wherever you found it, you can find it many other places, including YouTube and Spotify and blah, 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 all these indie podcast collation apps. And wherever you found it, and if other places if you want, please give us a like, give us a subscribe, a 5-star review, whatever helps us out. We are the most indie podcast that you listen to. If you have a good time, share us with your friends. We have no sponsors. We only rely on you. And if it weren't for you,
it's all up to you.
We would probably keep making the podcast anyway, but it really helps.
That's true. If we had like a Patreon or something, this would be a better pitch. Wait, no, it would be a worse pitch.
Well, we kind of have, like, anyway.
Because if we're like, we'll keep making it regardless of your input, then it's like, what incentive do I have?
It's nice.
It's nice of you.
Joining me as always, from across the battlefield of the Squad Jam, my target, because I need to kill them specifically and no one else, or else they'll, it's Ash.
Squid Jam? And then imagine we did that whole bit. Hi, I'm Ash. You can currently find me, convalescing as I, slowly die of consumption. So if I sound different or start making horrible, horrible noises during this episode, you know why. I have a mild cold. You can also find me at ko-fi.com/Asherlark, because I don't really use any social media, but you can support the show and the show's sort of continued existence at ko-fi.com/ivyfoxart, no hyphens, because our brand is inconsistent. For example, I run the show's social media, which is at soul-mates-podcast.tumblr.com.
Our art is by Rygarden, who you can find on Instagram, and our music is by S1E36, who you can find on Bandcamp. I feel like it's been 10 years since I got that right somehow.
It kind of has been.
In this season, we're talking about the characters from Mahjong Soul, a blend
Allegedly.
In this season, we're talking about the characters from Loud Sobbing Noises, a blend of cute, appealing anime girls with classical Japanese dying in real life.
With classical VR MMORPGs.
Uh-huh. We're here. We're at our first Sword Art Online episode.
I want to preface this for you. And I know I probably said a lot of this in the bonus episode, but I blacked out and I don't know what I said. And also, you might not have listened to it, because some people don't listen to our watch-alongs because they don't want to watch along, which is kind of... I mean, I should be encouraging you to listen to the podcast, but it's kind of a more sane choice than just listening anyway.
You don't have to listen to the bonus episodes. They're just for your pleasure. You don't have to listen to the bonus
episodes. We went on an unrelated journey to Mahjong Soul doing a Sword Art Online collab. Like, I don't even know how long ago. Where I think Ivy started watching Sword Art Online, and I was like, I've seen all of Sword Art Online, but not Alicization. And then we started watching Sword Art Online Season 3 Alicization, and so everything, like, past that point we watched together. And just 2 nights ago, we finally did it. We finished Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is over. We watched all 4 seasons of it. It's done forever. And I can only imagine that you, dear listener, have not done this. Because why would you? Sword Art Online's reputation in sort of the broader internet space is dog shit. It's not only is it a baby anime for babies, it's also cringe and bad. You may have seen season 1 of Sword Art Online, and then, for some reason after season 1, they go do this Gun Gale Online shit, and you're like, I can't deal with this, and then you stop watching it.
Swords. Why he have guns?
I thought he had 2 swords. Why does he only have 1, and also he's a girl? I can't deal with this. I'm homophobic, and to that I say, I understand. But, and, you know, season 4 of Sword Art Online only wrapped, like, a couple years ago. You probably haven't seen it, because you're probably somewhere in our age demographic, thus not a teenager. But I'm here to tell you, if you listen to this episode, and you're thinking about going on a journey of your own, you're like, I feel like I'm missing out, I'm getting crazy FOMO from these super cool and hot people who I listen to on this podcast talking about Sword Art Online, I should go watch the whole thing. I know this isn't going to convince you otherwise, because me hyping it up as being awful is going to convince more people to watch it. Please don't.
It's so, like... Oh, it's so...
We finished it, and Ivy said repeatedly, I expected to feel relieved, but I just feel sick.
They put the Beep Girls in space.
The Beep Girls in space.
The Beep Girls in space. It's like... Can I talk now? Are you done with your villain
Yeah.
monologue? Um,
I really needed to do that. You can go.
the thing about Sword Art Online, I love engaging with bad media. That's why we do this
Yeah.
podcast. And the
Bad
thing
media
about
is fun and
and
complicated.
the thing about Sword Art Online is that Sword Art Online is like it's we talk a lot about on this podcast, less than we used to. This was more of an early bit about our
Mhm.
frenzy meter. This is a joke
Mhm.
about Bloodborne, in which your frenzy meter builds up when you sort of like observe, um, what's the word? Um, stuff from beyond, things beyond
Mhm.
your comprehension that deal psychic damage to you. That's what Sword Art Online is, and it's like it's easy to call Sword Art Online bad on its face. But when I dig down into my soul and ask how I feel about Sword Art Online, mostly I just sort of start screaming and crying. When
Mhm.
they announced this crossover, this collab,
We had discussed this before.
we
Like,
had.
what Sword Art Online characters would they put in Mahjong
Yeah.
Soul?
And when they announced this in our sort of like community Discord where everyone sort of vaguely tolerates us, where we talk about
Mm-hmm.
Mahjong Soul, um, we just spent like 3 hours screaming incomprehensibly about Sword Art Online, and everyone kept saying, like, so is it bad? And I was like, ah, ah.
People kept being like normal about it
And I
in the
was like,
like I
no,
haven't consumed this media before and slash or in a long time way.
it's
And it was just like we just couldn't.
and it's like the thing is that there are parts of Sword Art Online that are like maybe not that are sort of awesome
Mm-hmm.
in the way that they inspire awe within you for
Yeah.
how just like batshit insane this concept is. Even small
Mm-hmm.
things. Um a girl who dies leaves a message for you, and it's her singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Or
Um
like the fact that you can create sort of a simulated world out of unborn infant souls.
yeah, stuff like that. Um and it's
One of the
like
things that convinced me to watch Sword Art Online Season 3, a dark path I went down.
and so it's like there's lots of stuff to watch Sword Art Online for and be like, this is so cringe that it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it would be fine if it was just that. I think Gun Gale Online hits that, right? Where it's like, this is so
Yeah.
cringe that it's just like girls Yuri baiting you with Fortnite, that it's awesome.
Yeah.
The
It loops
problem
back around into being like a fun watch.
the problem with Sword Art Online is that the gender politics, and there's a lot of anime, there's a lot of media in the world in which the gender politics are bad, but the gender
Not even bad. There's a
politics,
lot of anime in the world where the gender politics are repulsive.
abhorrent. The
Yeah.
gender politics in Sword Art Online are, I would describe them as miserable. It's
Mm-hmm.
just awful to live there whenever Kirito is interacting with a woman in any capacity. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
just a thing. I'm gonna get a little spicy here. Warning. A thing that I said midway through season 4 is there's all of the sex in Sword Art Online is non-consensual.
If you
Nobody
listen to that and you're
ever
like, there's sex in Sword Art Online, do I have news for you?
there's one scene at the beginning, no, midway through season 1, in which like Asuna and Kirito have sort of like a fun, awkward acknowledgement of like teenage sexuality. And it's kind of an awesome moment, and it's genuinely one of my favorite moments in the show. And
It's
every
really great.
acknowledgement
It's like
of
very
sex,
thoughtful.
I know, right? It's great. And then every acknowledgement of sex past that is awful. Men are awful, or they're Kirito, and
Yeah.
women, it's anyway, it's really hard to talk about in like normal terms. um,
It's like I sound like I'm doing a bit when I'm telling you not to watch Sword Art Online, and I kind of am because this is a comedy show, I guess.
uh
Um, but I really mean it.
uh-huh
You can watch the first two seasons and I think you'll be fine. I mean,
maybe,
there's
yeah.
rapey shit in season 1, but it's like less miserable. Um, please don't watch any more of it. You're literally there's like interesting stuff there. You're gonna have a bad time. It's
Ye-
like
yeah.
it made me feel bad.
it yeah, there were
It's
like,
sort of more tolerable to watch with another person,
uh-huh,
but it made me feel
there
bad.
there 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 were parts of season 4 and season 3 where like we both of us had to like pause mid episode or stop at the end between episodes and have sort of like a full on just sort of like therapy session between us
Yeah,
to just sort of work through it.
this
It's
happened
really
2 nights ago.
difficult. It did. they they put the beep girls in space.
They
um
did.
um
Can you
if
open your brain up and prove you're not a robot?
if there are any ball knowers, first of all, I'm sorry. If there are any
First of
ball
all, I'm
knowers,
very, very sorry. Second of all, please reach out. We can start the support group.
yeah, if there are any ball knowers who have watched, even Sword Art Online season 3, and know
Yeah.
the
If
two
you have
girls that I
Alicization ball knowledge,
and know the two girls who I am talking about when I say
the
the
beep
beep
girls.
girls, and you're that's what it's so I can't deal with it. Um,
Yeah. And like
anyway,
we wouldn't have to hypothetically, we probably would, but we wouldn't have to talk about this at all if it weren't for the fact that these guys are a crossover from Sword Art Online Alicization.
they are.
Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld.
That being said, as these characters were coming out, like as they were announcing the characters of the collab,
Mm-hmm.
it was like obviously Kirito, and then
Kirito is
obviously
there.
Asuna. And I was like, I wonder if it's only gonna be guys from Aincrad. I was freaking out for like a whole week as they drip fed us this shit.
Yeah.
Um, and then it was Lifa, and I was like, fuck,
God damn
fine.
it.
She does kind of look good, but we're not there. Um,
Yeah.
and I was like, please, at minimum, please at least have the final guy be Sinon. And it was. And I actually kind of like Sinon, and that's where we are. And so
And
I'm
that's where
not
we are.
the most
It's like
unhappy I could possibly be.
we're starting by dipping our toes into sort of the Sword Art Online pool with this one. The randomizer gave us the like I don't know if I would say the top Sword Art Online guy, but probably the guy with the like the least general baggage to talk about, who also is kind of fun to look at.
Yeah, I would rather talk about Sinon than anyone. Like, sorry, I talk about food and I don't know why I do that. I just started feeling bad. And I was like, I need food because I feel bad because I'm talking about Sword
Yeah.
Art Online. Um,
Yeah.
Sword Art Online, the first half of Sword Art Online Season 2, I would argue, is some of the best Sword Art Online out there.
It's quite good.
GDO is fun as a setting, and like the murder mystery aspect is fun. Death Gun is a hilarious villain. He's named Death Gun, but just so you know, that's also the name of his gun.
Yeah. Assassin and owner of this brand new gun.
And I like Sinon as the female lead. She has a crazy backstory in which she shot a man in the head when she was 5. Incredible work on that one, really knocking it out of the park.
AIDS.
And she is sort of like, you know, she has impetus, she has things that she wants. She has sort of
She's lesbian coded.
She is lesbian coded. We'll get there. I have a lot to say about that, but we're not there. And so it's like, and I have issues with her outfit, which we're presumably going to talk about, but I think that she looks fun. I think a lot of SAO costume design is boring as fuck. But like, at least she is not boring. We'll get there maybe immediately. But I'm like, I like Sinon. That there I have issues with some of this collab. I have issues with some of her stuff. But generally I'm pro Sinon. So relatively happy to be here.
As I mentioned in the bonus episode, Gun Gale Onli made me transgender, probably. So I have an affection for her. It was like awesome for me as a kid to see Sinon and Femme Kirito just hanging out. I was like, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
I hope this doesn't make me gay and transgender.
I hope this doesn't make me gay and transgender. And then, like, 2 years later, truly not that long of an incubation period, I was like, fuck.
The main problem I'm having is that it's so easy to talk about Femme Kirito, but we can't have our 3rd episode in a row where the episode title is fundamentally about force femming.
It's okay, because this episode isn't about Kirito.
This is like when we had 3 episodes in a row where the episode title started with the, and I was like, no more thes for like 20 episodes.
No more no more force femme, no more mommy.
The 3 cardinal sins. Okay, can we talk about...
Yeah, the 3 cardinal rules.
Can we talk about Sinon?
Should we talk about the default?
Yeah, let's talk about the default.
Let's talk about Sinon's default look. Oh my god, this shit has so many tags. Short hair, blonde hair, nope. Hair ornament, gloves, yellow eyes, short shorts, fingerless gloves, scarf, gun, rifle, sniper rifle, anti-material rifle.
Short hair, blonde hair, make them boys go.
She's not blonde, she's blue.
Why? There must be a tag for blue hair. There's so many bitches in this game with blue hair.
Some of the people with the blonde hair tag are blonde, but most of them are blue.
Wait, I wonder if there's like... I wonder if this is just like a Japanese translation
Light colored hair? Something like that.
I don't know. It might be like silver, and then silver is like blonde and white and blue, because a lot of these are like... Yeah, that would make sense. But should
we talk about the elephant in the room, which is how many straps are squishing her?
She's so fucking... She's like a goddamn sausage link.
She literally is. She's so like a pork loin.
They really like took this design, which looks like this in the show, but they just like, you know, it's an anime. You can't see all this squishing. And they were like, oh, thank God we gotta squish her.
Oh, good, we get to render her. She's like, she's so funny in this shit because she's so like dramatic anime girl to the maximum. Her hair is not like this. She's so glowing in this, and it's like, that's not a thing. She's just teal. And then they were like,
well, she's blonde.
Let's wrap her up and go to town.
I think that like the fundamentals of this outfit are solid.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think short jacket over like a one over like a plug suit sort of bodysuit,
Mm-hmm.
short shorts, and then
The
these
short shorts
fucked
are
up
great. Don't let anybody tell you that
assless.
the short
Yeah, don't
shorts
let
are not
anyone
good.
tell you that the short shorts aren't good. And then these like, these assless chap pants.
Her
Like
pants look like the pants that Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 wears. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
They're like not a garment. They're just cloth with that like straps around the ankles. But these are
Uh-huh.
worse because there's like part of them that is like trousers.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just the top that's like two loincloths for your thighs.
yeah, I guess they're like really long chaps where you like pull them up your leg and then hook them to your belt. I don't know what's up with that. Um, I like that she has
That
the
these
little.
I can't stand.
I like that she has the little inventory gem on her belt. I think you
It's
like
pretty cute.
tap that and the inventory screen comes up.
That's her Sephiroth, that's her librarian gem.
Yeah, wielder of this brand new gun. Um, nobody will get this joke.
It's so good though. I
the,
can't.
the joke is. Never mind. I'll explain
Assassin
it later.
and wielder of my gun's namesake.
Uh-huh. The joke is that Angela from Library of Ruina says, "I'm the librarian of my title's namesake," which means that she's the librarian.
Director and head librarian of my role's namesake.
Yeah, which means that she's the librarian of the library. And so we
Yeah.
say that Death Gun, whose gun is also named Death Gun, is the assassin and wielder of his
gun's namesake.
gun's namesake. Yeah. Anyway.
But then Angela has an announcer in Limba's company called Angela Librarian Early Days, in which her intro line is, "I'm Angela, head director and librarian of this brand new library."
Uh-huh.
Just one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And so
These got messed up into assassin and wielder of this brand new death
of this
gun.
brand new gun.
This, I feel like when we describe our in-jokes, it's like
They're not funny.
It's not funny. And it's like we're describing a fever dream to someone.
It's like describing a dream that you have.
Who's like trying to sit at another table at the cafeteria.
That's what our whole podcast is.
Anyway, I think the fundamentals of this outfit are good. I think showing a little bit of thigh, but with the little shorts is strong. Jacket's good. I think this
I
cleavage
don't know
window
how
is
I
good.
would have done these pants different per se. I would have done them different. Can we talk about how fucking dripless her shoes are?
They're just shoes.
She's wearing like platforms, but they're all black and cloth.
Yeah, I don't know. They got that little gold bar. They're kind of designer looking, which sort of
They're
doesn't
kind of,
fit.
but if they weren't so wrinkly.
Yeah, they really want to like render these fucking shoes so bad.
And the fact that the pants have a little tail, like they've got a cutout in the front, is like just sort of wrecks
Wait, no,
the
no,
whole
this is a
thing
real
for me.
thing. This is a real thing. This is to like protect your boots
Is
from
it?
mud. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, his scarf is good. I think that this outfit really loses me and loses a lot of people. At the fucking plug suit. I'm not asking for it to like not be sexy. It's fun.
It's a plug suit.
It's a plug suit, and I mean, like, we can talk about sort of like the concept of exploitative character design, blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I was a teenage girl once. When I was a teenage girl and I played video games, I dressed as a hot, half-naked girl. That's fine. But like the sausage link fucking love handles window and then hip window is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. In like a hypothetical abstract, the concept of a love handles window is so awesome.
I think I would be even okay with just the love handles window. I think the love handles window and the thigh window makes it feel
That's
too.
pushing it.
It's not even necessarily like, again, this isn't like a tastefulness issue necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it feel too flimsy to me. Um
Yeah.
in a
Because
sort
those
of,
are they're gonna snap, those little straps.
yeah. It
With how much they're
suddenly
squishing?
with how much they're squishing. Um it again, there's a lot of parts of this outfit that are very solid. Um and then this just feels sort of like costumey in a way that other parts of it don't, and so it just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't quite come together to me, even though I sort of like understand the sort of like black lines, straps kind of overall aesthetic, and like it's just like, I don't know.
I'll
Honestly, I've
tell
come
you where
around.
it loses me,
Uh-huh.
and it's that the love handles window is
Jesus.
fine. The thigh windows are okay. The thing that I can't deal with is the bush window.
I was just I honestly, Ash, I had never noticed that before, like
Yeah,
the instant before you started talking, and I was
yeah,
like, "Oh my god, are they going to say the thing that I'm going to say?"
yeah.
It's the
I was like,
little
I don't know if you've realized about the bush window, but
I'm not
that's the
gonna
part that makes it sort of unbearable to me.
I'm not going
There's
to
like
call
lots
it
of
that.
little nitpicks I could
Uh-huh.
make about the sort of like coherence of the outfit. Like this plug suit seems to have a faux zipper at the top. There's nothing to zip,
Uh-huh.
but it certainly seems to have a zipper in the cleavage.
Yeah, it has
Um
this weird like cleavage badge, which
yeah,
I also sort of don't get.
certified boobs. Um
Certified boobs.
but like you just sort of can't have the bush window.
Yeah.
You just can't have it for many reasons.
Uh-huh.
One of them is that it's clean shaven.
Okay. In fairness, this, you can't see her one pubis in this window. That's lower. It's the lower part of her belly. Um
Right.
I need you to have some dignity here. I can't do
I
it all on my own.
I feel very dignified right now. I have my hands, my fingers are steepled in front of my face as I'm talking.
Like Gendo Ikari.
Literally, I'm not joking.
Uh-huh. Jesus Christ.
But it's just like you start thinking about the mechanics of this outfit. It like even ignoring that this is tasteless, and you're
Uh-huh.
like, it's just straps down there.
I mean, my issue.
She's a sausage roll.
She's Steven's sausage roll.
She's
Uh,
Steven's sausage roll.
my issue is that, like, I don't know if this is what they're going for, but this is where they end up with this sort of stomach area of the plug suit. Um,
Mm-hmm.
is that this specific shape of like the triangles and then these two black dots as the buttons make it look
Mm-hmm.
like a Playboy bunny vest. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, and it's like I, I don't know. I don't know, man. That kind of loses me. Like, it just like
Yeah.
I want it to be sort of like I want it to be sort of like, oh, Playboy bunny is the wrong word, but you know, it's sexy girl in a white vest who's here to serve you. Um,
Sure.
I want it to be sort of like coherently this like hot girl, like, you know, it can even be sort of Zero Suit Samus y. You know, it's sort of shorts Zero Suit Samus y.
Mm-hmm.
We're all familiar with shorts Zero Suit Samus.
We all know about
Um,
this. We all like women here, except for Burb,
who hates women.
who hates women.
But it just like, I don't know. It just loses me. It just loses me.
Yeah.
It goes too far,
There's
and I'm like, come on.
there's various things I do want to comment on that I specifically like about this outfit.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think the overall aesthetic direction of this outfit is, like, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly I just think this jacket is awesome.
Uh-huh.
It's got these sort of the white top of the arms and shoulders gives it a sort of armor-like feel.
Yeah.
Um, which is sort of a fun middle ground between the fantasy setting that we've existed in previously and the new gun setting. Um, which is the gun zone. Her scarf is just cool. She's a cool girl. She
I
has a cool scarf.
I love her cool
Um,
scarf. She also like pulls it up over her face when she's like lining up a shot.
yeah,
It's great.
I even like her stupid little side hair ornaments. These little three-holed things. Because she just has a bunch of little dots and shit all over her outfit and over her body, and it's like bullets. It's like, it's just sort of subtle touches that aren't really explicit or, necessarily intended to be that way, but they have a strong overall coherent aesthetic sense. Also, it's time to talk about Hecate too,
Uh-huh.
who is a gun.
It's a gun. It's not like the fanciest gun or anything, but it's like it's a
Uh-huh.
nicely rendered gun. It has this
It's a pretty good
iconic sort
gun.
of like big vent hole at the top
Mm-hmm.
that I've always been a fan of. They tend to do nice things with it. I mean, it's a good looking gun. It's got
I
all the
just like when
gun
they render
parts.
some sort of semi-complex machinery bits.
Yeah, I feel like this wood rendering is like a little bit shit, but
It's
mostly
jank. It's
looks
okay.
good. The handle is really jank. The stock actually looks okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's because they clearly just have one. You can see that it's continuous. They just have one wood texture
yeah.
that they
I
applied
know,
over both
and you
of
can
these.
see that, and it's weird. Like the shading
Mm-hmm.
goes across this blank space. But yeah, she overall like again this outfit is very coherent. Like these sort of layered shoulders is sort of like the layered sort of um chaps over top of these weird pants.
Uh-huh.
I don't think about the circles as like bullets. I think of them as like grommets. Like she's been
Mm-hmm.
sort of like industrially this outfit has been like put together in an industrial factory, which really
Mm-hmm.
fits the GGO kind of aesthetic, that big sort of like industrial city they walk around in. I love her hair things, her scarf. And honestly, I um this is one of their do they have a blah, 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 blah. This is one of my favorite posings.
Yeah,
Um
absolutely.
oh, I just processed this. Sinon has the same voice actor as Karari
Yeah, I
Momobami.
saw that earlier.
That's crazy. Good for her.
Two very different
I
characters.
know.
They're blue.
Girl has range. They are blue. Um
You're blue now.
I will only voice blue women. But I think Shinon's posing is some of the best um out of this collab. Kirito and Asana's default poses are like so fucking nothing. They're like
Yeah.
miserable. They make you want to like cry of boredom. But I do really
Mm-hmm.
like um her little hip thrust, sort of leaning
Uh-huh.
on the gun, her sort of cool girl, like I'm disaffected. She's not really making a facial expression, but this sort of like I'm
She's got
looking,
her head
I'm
tilt.
side eyeing you to get
Yeah.
evaluate you. I love her arm just sort of like hanging down limply, and her fingers sort of
Well, she's
slightly
in.
curled. So her arm is sort of like in the position where you would like draw a sidearm, even though she doesn't actually have one.
Yeah, she's
It's
in a little bit of a cheeky contrapposto where she's got one relaxed limb on each side and one tense limb on each side.
and she's striking up a very sort of classic sort of cowboy pose, which just works really well. Like it's really simple, um, but it works. I
And I
think
love that Hecate too is parallel to her other leg.
yeah, it's great. I think
It's
the
really nice.
rendering
She's great.
I think the rendering on this image is boring as fuck. It's like
Yeah.
so serviceable. The lighting is fine. The colors are fine. The
To be
textures
fair,
are
I think they do this with like almost all of their collabs.
Yeah.
I say almost because some of them are very stylized, but like almost all of their collabs are like, what if we took your guy and we did a new drawing of them and they were rendered?
Yeah, they just
And then that's
have
the
to...
end of the sentence.
I mean, like, the more stylish animes get more stylish stuff. Like, the Kakagurui guys look pretty stylish, but a lot of their anime guys are just like, they have
We
to
drew
be
them.
drawn neutrally, because otherwise they will, like, look a particular way, and they can't do that because it's a crossover.
They just have a little bit of that Mahjong Soul stink on them, and that's all.
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness, Sword Art Online doesn't really, like, have an art style.
No.
So,
I mean,
like,
it gets more boring as it goes along, even. The early Sword
yeah.
Art Online has more of a style than the later stuff,
Oh my
which
god.
just looks
Remember
normal
when,
as hell.
you know, when they flash back to Sword Art Online Season 1 and we're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
and it's like,
this
oh
looks
my god,
so
why
much
does
better.
it look... Why does it look like that?
Why is your budget clearly so much bigger, but it looks bad now?
You know when in Sword Art Online, Season 4 Alicization War of Underworld, sometimes they just, like, hire out a different studio to do the action scenes? And it's, like, the most obvious thing in the world.
I mean, I think...
What's up with that?
I mean, I think the Guilty Gear fight...
Why did they do that?
I mean, I think the Guilty Gear fight scenes are sort of like... They probably did, like, a promo or something, I'm guessing. Just because they're so stylized. That I'm sure it was, like, a promo with some other blah blah blah, or, like, whatever.
That shit's crazy.
Those are fine. Sometimes, you know, I mean, the anime industry's all fucked up
Guilty Gear
now.
Mother's Rosario is crazy.
Guilty Gear Mother's Rosario is crazy. She does knock him through the screen onto another screen. That's a thing you can do in Guilty Gear, right? That's Guilty Gear?
Yeah, it's a wall break.
Yeah. A wall break. I've played Guilty Gear.
You have. Sorry
anyway.
about that. This isn't a joke about Guilty Gear. It's a joke about me beating up Ivy in Guilty Gear and her not wanting to play anymore.
That's not... Anyway, we can't have this argument live on the podcast while talking about Sinon. I mean, unless you really want to.
No, not really.
Okay, great. Should we talk about emotes?
Should we talk about her emotes?
Yeah.
They're small and shitty.
Yeah, they're small now because the website keeps changing.
Presumably Sinon 0.
They are in order. In this one, she's doing a little wink and a little snap, and this one
Woohoo!
is cute, but it makes her look... How much does she just look like this in general? Not much, actually, outside of this specific one. In this one, she really looks like Hatsune Miku to me. Something about the
I don't
face?
think that's true.
Yeah, but you're like
her,
a real
her
Hatsune
face is a little
Miku
bit Miku.
ball knower. To the casual Miku observer, I'm like, in this emote, she's Hatsune Miku. She's smiling at me, she has blue hair, and she has squares.
There is a specific Miku, like Project Sekai Miku emote in which it like basically looks like this posing wise. And so I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's cute. She's doing a little wink. She's got a little finger gun. She's got a little star. It's like, I'm being cute and charming. Is this what Sinon does? Not really, but it's cute.
This is like, oh my god, sorry. I'm really hungry. I thought you would talk longer. I feel like this is Sinon before she discovers that you're a boy. When she's just like, oh my god, it's us two. We're galling it up in Gun Gale Online.
Gun Gale Online,
This
baby.
is what she's like. And then she discovers that you're a boy and you're not even transgender, and she's like, oh.
Oh.
Death.
Death gun.
I don't know, it's a cute little emo. It's very sort of like Ichi thumbs up reminiscent. It's a perfectly reasonable Mahjong Soul emote, but there's also not that much to say about it.
Yeah. I like it.
Uh-huh. Why in this next scene? I was before this
She's
episode.
so scary.
Before this episode, I said that I would rewatch Sword Art Online season 2, but after finishing the whole show, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it. I will die. So I don't remember if she's like hungry. Is she like a hungry girl? Why?
I don't think so.
Why is she eating? Len
don't
is the
think
Gun
she's
Gale
a
Online
hungry girl.
hungry girl.
I don't think she's hungry girl.
Instead, she's just going to eat you. She does. You're right. She does look like a lizard. Her scary
it's
lizard
her eyes.
eyes.
They don't draw her eyes like this any other time. Even though, like, this is, I guess, accurate to what her eyes look
This is
like.
what her eyes look
They're
like.
so large and shiny.
Yeah.
And, like, you can see the rings around her pupils so clearly that she
Uh-huh.
literally does look like some kind of bug. And
She-
normally I would say this is a positive, but she's also got she's just slightly got a Dutch angle on her, and it's
I know,
really
it's
scary.
I feel like this emote should be from the Kakagurui crossover. Like, it's just like, scary woman wants to
Ooh.
eat you. Why is it here? Why is it Sinon?
It's like fake wholesome girl that wants to eat you.
I guess. She's Lin Long in this one. I don't know what to tell you.
I guess.
This is what a bug sees seconds before the tongue extends.
POV, you are a bug.
POV, you are a bug.
She doesn't have any particular relationship with eating as far as I remember.
I don't
So
know,
I really have
man.
no idea why they've done this, and I have no idea why she's a bug.
Maybe at some point she eats. But generally, I think about Asuna and Kirito as having sort of a food-based situation.
Yeah, Kirito is famously a hungry boy.
I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's fine. It's a fine-looking emote, but
Sure.
and then this next emote is after she eats you, but she doesn't have object permanence because she's a lizard, and she's like,
yeah, she's like, where did
the bug?
they go?
Where's the bug?
Where's Bug?
Where's Bug?
Where is Bug?
Where is Bug?
This is just like these videos of snakes that Emma is always sending me.
Uh-huh.
This is just like Harpy in real life. Like, I'll go to feed him a rat, and then he will literally get distracted and forget where the rat is, even though he just spent 20 minutes locating it, even though it was right in front of his face.
Uh-huh. Why are so many girls in Mahjong Soul turning into snakes all the time?
It's something in the water.
It's something in the water.
Making the girls snakes.
Something in the water making the girls snakes.
I like this emote. Her eyes are big, but in this one it's cute because she's not trying to eat you.
Yeah, this one's fun. I like this one. I like this really exaggerated cursive question mark.
Mm-hmm.
It's her little head tilt is cute instead of scary now. Well, she's not like a Dutch angle. She's just tilting her head a little bit. It's
as opposed
cute.
to the last one where she was like slowly veering off to the side.
Her little mouth that's in like a slight frown. It's cute. She's like,
I like
huh?
when girls are stupid.
I love when
This
girls
makes me
are
sound
stupid.
problematic, but it's like true.
She's looking at you like, girl?
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 Hard to say.
Hard to say.
In Sinon 3, the fourth emote, she's like,
Girl!
I can't make that joke.
What? I can't even imagine.
I was gonna
what
make a
this
joke about Sword Art Online Season 4.
Huh?
It was, we have to go to war against the Japanese.
No, she's the Japanese.
I know.
Also, she's not in that scene because she's busy having a sniper battle against Soul Suck Boy.
But that's the only thing I can think of because, again, this isn't a thing that really happens in the show.
Uh-huh.
I can't emphasize this enough. Sinon is a pretty, like, emotionally disconnected character for most of
that's sort of her
Season
bit.
2, Part 1. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Except actually she gives a lot of fuck on account of her scary death gun situation.
Yeah, I mean, mostly she
Um,
just, she's just freaked out about having shot a man in the head when she was 5.
yeah. And so she's not like, charge, which is what's
Yeah,
happening in this
this
emote.
this feels like an odd emote for Sinon, but like, I don't.
Go!
It's fine.
Attack!
Um,
White women! Attack!
I'm going to briefly. I feel like we should occasionally sprinkle in sort of bits of Sword Art Online that are going to make people go, huh? During season 4 of Sword Art
Sure.
Online, Kirito and the gang need to be killed in the virtual world, in the underworld. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so
There's people trying to take over the underworld
yeah, and so the
because
main
of
villain's
military
plan
purposes.
is to bring in, because all the NPCs in the world suck. The villain's plan is to bring in, a bunch of people to kill them in the virtual world. And so what they do is convince a bunch of American, Chinese, and Korean people that the Japanese have violently taken over their gamer server so that they have to go kill the Japanese. Um and
And
it's
they do this because there's a guy whose backstory, I can't believe they introduced his
I
backstory and then
for,
did like literally less than nothing with it. They
his
were like, let's introduce his whole backstory, and his backstory is that he's mixed race, and so he hates Japanese people.
because like
And
his
that's why he
'cause his-
killed people in Sword Art Online, the game.
yeah, because
He logged in after Sword Art Online started because he was like,
I forgot
finally,
about
I can
this.
kill Japanese
Oh
people.
my fucking god.
And then he like dies off screen.
No, he dies to Mother's Rosario, doesn't he?
He like gets real fucked
No,
up.
he
This
gets
was
real
in
fucked
the
up
last
by
few.
Mother's
He gets real fucked
Rosario,
up.
and then Kirito kills him. No, Kirito turns him into a tree. How could we
Yeah, he
forget
gets turned
that
into a
Kirito
tree is what
turns
happens.
him
I
into
forgot.
a tree?
I forgot that he gets turned into a
Fuck.
tree, which is way more horrifying. So he's been alive in the virtual world as a tree for like 300 years now.
In Shinon 4, the 5th emote.
I was like, but then they don't find his body on the Wrath ship, and so he's still alive out there
is that
somewhere.
oh my. Anyway, in Shinon 4, the fifth
She's
the
angry.
fifth element. This one is Shinon
The
to
fifth
me.
element.
She bitch looks like the 5th element. What do you want from me?
It's the fifth emote and the fifth element.
In this emote to me is Shinon. She's always getting like mildly frustrated at people.
Yeah.
She's always teaming up with people in Gun Gale Online who suck and being like, "Oh my fucking god, now I have to make epic fucking sniper shots to save your dumbass life."
Yeah.
And I like this emote. I like the all red background. I like the leaning into the camera. I like how she's about to yell at me for not being a girl. It's great.
True. I do think this one's like, personally, I just think this one's kind of boring.
Sure,
But-
that's fair.
She's doing a Sinon thing, which is appreciated.
I'm just asking for anything.
I'm just asking for Sinon. Sinon or lizards is acceptable.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're not wrong that it's boring. It's like very symmetrical in not an interesting way.
Mhm.
It's like
And the background is just red, and so I'm like, it's not
sure.
even in a shape. At least give me a damn shape.
This could be a fucking shape. I don't know, I kind of like the all red background. I like the occasional all like colored background, but
Sure.
fair enough. I just like, she should be Sinon sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
At least sometimes.
I do think that in Sinon 5, the 6th emote, she's also pretty Sinon.
Agreed. Yeah, this is her like I'm embarrassed because I've made a social oopsie because she's kind of a nerd.
Yeah. Pack it up, boys. I've made a social blunder.
Uh-huh.
Um,
This little hair tug is genuinely really cute.
yeah. It is very cute. I think in this one she's getting praised for being good at video games, and she's like, but I'm a girl.
But I'm a girl.
We can't be playing video games where we're both girls. And that's why Kirito is a guy.
Uh-huh.
That's all I have to say about this one. It's just cute.
Uh-huh. It's cute. The little hair tug, the little looking to the side. It's nicely framed. It looks good. It's effective. It seems like a nice emote to use. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And then in the
Sinon
next
6,
one,
the 7th emote.
in this one, she's evil now.
This, I don't remember if she's evil in Sword Art Online Season 2. Don't take that the wrong way. I don't remember if she's, like, acts like this. But this feels right on some level.
I mean, she's a gamer. She loves to,
She's a scary girl.
She loves to pop heads. And here she's like,
Yeah.
she's in the gamer zone. She's like, I'm ripping and rocking and rolling. You know?
She's ripping and rocking and rolling straight up in the gamer zone.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm hearing.
But she's got a cocky little smile. She's looking off into the distance. It's night. In this one, I also feel like she looks a bit like Hatsune Miku.
That, I think, is actually more true in this one.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. The hair ornament looks so square and black that I'm like, Miku.
Hatsune Miku!
Miku Gun!
This is just like, I shan't say. Yeah. I don't have much to say about most of these. It's just like sort of various pictures of her being...
Yes, that's the podcast.
Mostly just like doing... Shut up. Mostly just like doing standard emote fare.
Uh-huh.
The most I had to say was when she was a Dutch angle lizard.
Uh-huh. They give us more interesting stuff later, but fair enough.
Yeah.
I do like this next one. I like that she gets her glasses in this one.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
she's
like...
a glasses girly in real life. I really wish that they had done for these, instead of doing what they did do, which is also fine, I guess. But I really wish they had done something with, like, these are their real world appearances, and then these are their appearances in the game.
I know.
It would have been basically, like, the same kind of boring thing that they've done for a couple other collabs, but, like, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
I don't know. It's the fact that the paid skins are like all in
Alfheim
Online, but also they're not even in their Alfheim Online, and like we don't get to see any of them, any of their IRL is like, I don't know, it feels like
That's
it sort of
sad.
defeats the purpose of Sword Art Online. Like, what?
Yeah, it is very much like, and I guess this is kind of, SAO does this broadly too, but it is kind of like we just forgot what SAO was, and now it's just about cool guys being cool.
Yeah, this is why Gun Gale Online is good. Is because it remembers what Sword Art Online is supposed to be.
It's a gamer's paradise.
And it's like, think about, like, what if your game avatar was significantly physically different from your real avatar? What would that, like, physical experience would be like? And it's like, wow, we're watching Sword Art Online. And then meanwhile, Sword Art Online is like, what if we talked about Alice in Wonderland for no reason?
What if we got facts wrong about Alice in Wonderland
oh my
for
god,
no reason?
don't get me started. A wrath is not a fucking turtle. The mome wraths are not turtles. Anyway,
basically it's like some kind of turtle.
I'm gonna die. Anyway, I like that she has the glasses.
she's a glasses girly in real life, and it's very cute.
It's a cute emote. I like
She's
that
a
she's doing
cutie in real life.
a little bit of a detective thing here. Since her season is like a murder mystery. She's going to the library. She's doing research. I love this, like, adjusting my glasses with my pen hand. Comes. Oh wait, no, that's just her hair ornament. I thought that was a pen.
I also thought that was some kind of pen. No, she's just really cluttered. Visually speaking.
I don't know, it's cute. It's a cutie.
It is a cutie.
Thumbs up to this one.
She's got a big old book.
Uh-huh.
And then Sinon 8, the 9th emote.
This
She's
one,
like, this is when her teammate dies in Fortnite, and she's like, what the fuck?
fuck. I think what this actually is her remembering that she shot a man dead when she was 5. And so in
Yeah,
game, you should use this when you remember that you shot a man dead when you were 5. Which is helpful to have on hand in a game of Riichi Mahjong.
yeah, it's, your opponents need to know if you're going through something like that.
Uh-huh.
And so using this will alert them to just like leave you alone.
Uh-huh.
Because you seem to be kind of going through something right now, and it just seems sort of not particularly sensitive to you if they're like sumo, you know? Sumo is when you use a plasma sword, and then Ron is when you shoot them with a gun.
Right. Yeah. True.
Thank you.
Because this is my United States of Sumo.
Yes.
Um. Anyway, I think this one looks kind of goofy.
It does.
Like I feel the open mouth just looks sort of weird and bad to me.
It's like
What's
she's
up
in
with
the
that?
this feels like a screenshot redraw of her in the middle of a scene where she's like yelling about how she shot a man in the head.
Uh-huh.
Um, but it's like she looks like she's like going like, it's not like I even like you, Baka, except she's thinking about how she shot a man dead.
She looks like she's yelling. She looks like she's maybe crying, but there's no tears. It's like it's just like this. I don't know. She's in
She
agony.
does
She's
have
in
tears at
despair.
the corners of her
She
eyes.
does. You can't. It's
It's
hard to
sort of
zoom in
it's
on
hard
the
to tell, but it's
emotes
like
now.
the shine in the, oh my god. No, I'm not gonna say directions out loud. They'll make me sound like an idiot.
No, I see it, but they're like barely visible. There are little
Uh-huh.
balls of tears like under her eyes, but they're like barely visible. And this is also like it's a tiny image. You got to make it like readable. And this is just like not readable as a human emotion.
Mm-hmm.
She's got lizard
Well, it's a
emotions.
lizard emotion.
She's got two types of emotions: gamer emotions, lizard emotions.
Nothing else?
We'll get there.
Okay. Good to know.
Um,
Should we take a 5 minute break and then do the other ones?
just remember, Ash, if you die during the break, you die in real life.
What?
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't believe it. It doesn't make sense logically.
How much of you is going to die? No, we can't do this. We can't do this. Bye. See you soon.
Will your hair stop growing?
I'm gonna kill you with a gun. Alright, and then we cut it there.
And then we cut it there. With a gun, you say.
バイクは好き。便利なのもそうだけど、風を感じられて気持ちいいし、二人で乗ると一緒に冒険してるみたいなドキドキ感も味わえるから。そういえば、よく神社に来てるなでしこさんもバイクを持ってるらしいわね。お願いしたら乗せてくれないかしら。
I've never been a Coke drinker. Just don't really enjoy it.
I don't really like Coke, but I'll pick up a Diet Coke at a restaurant just because it's usually the only diet soda that they have.
Mm-hmm.
More places are starting to have Diet Root Beer, which, like, I know you're not a fan, but is like, thank God.
I had a conversation with someone, I think just like yesterday, about big American soft drinks,
Uh-huh.
like big 44-ounce cups of soda. And it was an Australian asking, like, to the crowd, Americans, do you know anybody / have you had like these big do they get used, these big sizes of soft drink? And
Uh-huh.
I was like, this question is so funny because it's such a like are Americans real type of question. Like, do you guys get the big gulp? Is that a real thing? And I was like, yeah, man. Somebody responded no, which is crazy. Because, like, where do you live if you're like, no, I've never seen anybody with a 44-ounce soda? Are you serious?
I could not imagine drinking a fucking big gulp at this point in my life. I think that's a good intro. Hi, welcome back.
It is a good intro, and I have to elaborate for my mother who is listening to this, who I texted about this conversation because I needed backup, because my mom and my dad will go to the gas station and get 3 of these. 2 of them for my mom, 1 of them for my dad, depending on who is at the gas station. But you get a Diet Coke for now, to drink right now, and then you get another Diet Coke in another 44-ounce cup to leave in the fridge to have later, and you get an unsweetened iced tea in a 44-ounce cup.
See, this is so reasonable, actually, because having a lot of a sugar-free or low-sugar drink that is tasty is excellent. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Getting 44 liters of full blast
44
sugar
liters is
soda.
more than you... It's 44 ounces.
Like
44 ounces.
Getting 44 liters of Mountain Dew.
Drowning
just,
yourself
like,
in Mountain Dew.
Kill you.
You could fill a whole Harry Houdini escape tank with Mountain Dew.
It's like, but it's 44. How much? I mean, you know, I track my fucking daily sugar allowance, for health reasons. But like, how much of your fucking daily sugar allowance is that? That's crazy. That's so much.
People always have these.
I would throw up.
Sinon would drink a 44-ounce Mountain Dew.
Absolutely. It's like...
Sinon is going to the gas station and she's getting a 44-ounce icy.
Yeah. Let me paint
Short
the
hair,
picture.
comma, blonde hair, comma, thigh highs, comma, gloves, comma, dress, comma, yellow eyes, comma, boots, comma, puffy sleeves, comma, high heels, comma, gun, comma, rifle, comma, sniper
It's
rifle.
kind of bars. Short hair, blonde
Available
hair,
after making a bonding
gloves,
product with Sinon.
dress, yellow eyes, boots, puffy sleeves, heels. Gun,
Boots
rifle,
with the puffy
sniper
sleeves.
rifle.
The whole club was looking at sniper rifle.
The whole club was looking at sniper rifle. Let me paint a picture to sort of tie the themes of the episode as they have been so far together.
Okay.
Sinon, she goes to the gas station. She gets a 44-ounce big gulp of Mountain Dew Code Red, and then she sits outside on her phone and she drinks it like the lizards in that video where it's the lizards that are making Yoshi noises.
My God. Yes. She just sticks her tongue out into the Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yeah.
Nyang. Nyang.
Nyang.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad to have known this.
Uh-huh. So here's the thing about Sinon Bond Up. We saw these Bond Ups before we got to them in the show. And so we were like, whoa, these are cool. Are they real? And then they were real like a night later, right? Like these were right after each other. And the thing that I will say about this collab is that these outfits in these collabs, these like Alicization, like final form of all the characters, these look fucking awesome in Mahjong. I mean, this Sinon's outfit is maybe the one of them that looks good in the show. But like they really nailed them in the Mahjong Soul crossover, which makes me so happy because at least we have like something of a woman.
Give me anything. For your Sword Art Online lore context, Kirito is trapped in the underworld where he spent the past 5 virtual years living out a whole sort of other life, but he's gonna die because it sucks. And so a bunch of his friends go and log in to the underworld, and this is Sinon logging in to help save him. Also, he's like had a stroke.
He's had a soul stroke. A stroke of his soul. This is not a joke. This is actually what
this is a
happened.
genuine real thing. He had a soul stroke because there was a power surge.
Yeah. Well, he was in the soul machine.
And so she's logged in under the administrator account of the goddess of the sun.
Yeah.
And so this is her as the goddess of the sun.
And then
normally she would have a bow, but then she transforms it with her willpower into a gun.
Yeah, into Hecate 2, so that she can shoot soul sucky SA man in the head.
Yeah,
but she only shoots him in the hand.
She can shoot the guy who killed a small girl and ate her soul in real life.
Yeah, who stuck an awl through her head and then ate her soul in real life.
In real life.
Yeah, if your soul gets eaten in real life,
watched her
your soul gets
fly
eaten
out
in
of her
real
body
life.
And ate it.
Anyway, I think this image is fucking awesome. All of that aside,
it's really good. The composition of it is so. I'm just gonna get into it. The composition of it is so yummy.
Yeah.
I think the like thing to point at here is just that it's in this big sort of vortex circle as the main framing device, and you've got another little circle around her head, which is the sun symbol. But then all of these lines and shapes that go out, they all curve into the like curvature of this circle. These tassels on her back, they curve into it. Her skirt curves into it. All these energy lines, they curve into it. It's like it's just a beautiful vortex of girl.
Yeah, and I think the rendering on her is overall boring and normal. But this big pleated like skirt / back cape looks really good. Like the pleats look really good. This and it's just like the energy that she is radiating is like perfect. This thing where like every muscle in her body is tensed and yet relaxed at the same time. Like her fingers are splayed on her left hand as if she's about to grab you by the face. This is such a like, she's staring impassively down at you, wondering if she's going to do violence to you. It's got the great feeling of like she's about to kick you in the face with this like raised boot.
With her raised leg.
And like it really gets across the like I am the goddess of death. With her just like holding this massive sniper rifle in one hand as if it's supposed to be wielded in one hand. I like that she has trigger discipline. That's very cute to me.
She does have trigger discipline.
But she's ready to
receiver.
rock. Like she has trigger discipline, but her finger is in the ready position. And it's just like
she's so cool in this image.
She's so fucking cool, dude.
Her like quarter circle of blades that float behind her are so cool.
Yeah, why does she even have those? I don't know, but it's sick as fuck.
I think her fucked up alien thigh-high heels are cool too. These are classic alien heels. I don't know how to describe what I mean, but girls are always having these, and they're alien heels.
They are, yeah. But they have,
know what I mean. I think they look good.
They have rhythm with the rest of the image. They they match this sort of like sun circle thing that's going on. I like how this outfit calls back to her default GGO outfit. I think this is one of the. I mean, actually, most of the Bond ups except for Kirito, in this collab are pretty good. But this one, it really comes across to me. Like that it is a callback to her initial this like silly little fucking loincloth that comes down from her chest piece. It is like silly, but it's a callback to her stupid plug suit, and so it like it feels really cohesive in that way. She still has her little hair ties, but now they're sort of like the fantasy and celestial. It's a really good just sort of mix of fantasy and sci-fi.
She's got her gloves, but they're full hand gloves now, and they're also awesome because they're the kind of gloves that have one color on the back of the hand and then one color on the palms. Which I just like will always think is cool. I just sort of have a weakness for this.
But the two colored gloves are like the two colored jacket arms in her
exactly.
in her base.
Also, this is like there's a couple little details here that you can note. One of them is her stupid necklace that blocks bullets like 3 times is in this image. But also this is like the most lesbian coded of the like high fantasy girl outfits, and it's just because she has a solid metal breastplate.
It's a genuinely pretty nice looking breastplate. I think it has a little bit of a divot in the middle, but like I'll forgive it. I love the like princess sleeves being crushed under these pauldrons.
Yeah,
that's really good. Fucking what's her name? Saber could never. She's just like, I don't know. It's just this whole image has this. Sorry, I stepped away to go look at an image of Saber to be reminded how much I don't like Saber's design. Why does it look so bad?
We're not there yet.
I go, oh god, don't make me think of getting to Saber.
Listen,
anyway.
when we started this podcast, we resisted thinking about like we're gonna get to all of these guys, and now it's just sort of a matter of course.
No, it's not a matter of course. The question of how long are we gonna be here is no longer a question. It's just like
it's no longer scary.
This is the rest of my life.
Yep.
Anyway, but again, I just want to gush about this image, even though we're kind of out of things to say. But the way that everything like curves towards the viewer, everything doesn't just curve like around the border of this. Like this skirt looks like it's sort of reaching out to envelop you. These like stupid tassels, which are a great callback to her scarf. They come down from where her scarf would be. Are sort of like reaching around to like stab you. Tassels is the wrong word. These guys, these vestmenty guys,
which are a reference to her scarf.
She's just awesome. Awesome image.
You should be able to look at this image and be like, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's sick as fuck.
Sometimes we talk about an image and we're like, I need to convince you that this actually rules. Like, stay with me. This one, I feel like you should just be able to get it, basically.
Yeah, it's just like really good. Like I'm happy to linger on.
Look at her blonde hair. Look at her yellow eyes. Things that she has.
I'm happy to linger on like any part of this image because it's like it's all so sick. Great.
She is weirdly saber coated.
She is, right, with the princess sleeves and
it's
the
petticoat for me.
Yeah, the pleated petticoat. I don't know. They're just trying to give her sort of like a generic European sort of queenly look. And then layer all this like SAO bullshit over top of it. It works pretty well.
It's crazy that the underworld is just sort of like fantasy European for no reason.
Yeah,
like bitch, you're Japanese.
That shit is just like England.
Yeah, and why?
For
no reason.
For no reason. Anyway, I love looking at this emote. At this image.
I love looking at this emote in which she's eating her finger.
She's like, oh.
Oh,
lizard emotions.
What is she doing I mean, I know she's like going, it's a secret. Or just like thinking maybe, but like, what is she doing? She doesn't have a face. She only has closed eyes and a finger.
She's licking Mountain Dew off her finger.
She's licking Mountain Dew. She's licking moisture off of the like condensation on a glass of water.
She's figured out that she can more efficiently dip her finger in the Mountain Dew and then lick the Mountain Dew off her finger.
Her little side hair pieces in this look like I've just been thinking about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild too much, but they look like someone cast Cryonis. Do you know what I mean? Am I crazy?
I will say that her the way they do her hair with these specific hair things always make her look like a lop rabbit to me in this
Yeah.
outfit, and she really does
She's
just look like a
bunny. Be a
Zonai,
bunny
right?
girl.
Like
Yeah.
she's got Zonai ears. Anyway,
Be a bunny girl.
this emote is a little weak, but it's better if you imagine her licking Mountain Dew off her finger.
It's better if you imagine her looking Mountain Dew off her finger, for one, and for two, because we've gotten to this emote set, I can now say that in these 3 Bond Up emotes, she looks like she's wearing the Magic Bullet Ego gear.
She really does. She's got the fucking high collar.
You know how much it looks like she's wearing the Magic Bullet Ego gear? It is actually crazy.
It's actually crazy. That is literally just the Magic Bullet coat from
Truly,
Project
this is
Moon.
a magic bullet that will pierce through anything.
Uh-huh. I mean,
Truly, this is a magic
shortly.
bullet that will never miss.
Uh-huh. I'm quite fond of this next emote. Sinon 1-1, the second Bond Up emote.
She deserves it.
This just like smug, like with these sparkles, sort of like slightly hiding in her high collar. It's cute. I like the orange circle in the background as sort of like a reference to the sun
This is
motif.
the only color that she has in like this whole emote set. It's
I
crazy.
know, it's
I know there's like
crazy.
pale yellow in a couple of. I guess there's the dark red, but this is
Uh-huh.
so orange.
I know. It's nice.
It's crazy to look at.
It looks good with her hair.
Mm-hmm. She's Portal 2.
She's Portal 2. Portal 2 is a gamer emotion.
Portal 2 is a gamer emotion.
You know when you hear Portal 2 and you're like, that's a gamer emotion.
Did I tell you that I've sort of been in a phase of my life where I look at every single video game and I'm either like, that's Portal 2 or that's Half-Life 2?
Uh-huh. Fascinating, because Portal 2 is kind of Half-Life 2.
Yeah, these two are the same game. All games are the same game, and it all comes back to being Half-Life 2.
Your reference pool is really small there, babe.
But I'm right. If it's a shooter, it's Half-Life 2. If it's a platformer, it's Portal 2.
Yeah. Now, which of Portal 2 or Half-Life 2 is more like being a lizard? Probably Half-Life 2. You're doing a lot of scrounging. Although I guess in Portal 2 you're sort of scuttling between the walls a lot.
I feel like Half-Life 2 is a pretty scuttly game.
You scuttle. You scavenge.
You sort of writhe around on the floor.
Uh-huh.
And lick condensation off of glasses of water.
It's true. What are we talking about? What?
I don't know.
All right. Well, that one's my fault. Next emote,
I think it's my fault. In the next one,
she's about to
truly,
fire
this
the
is a
magic bullet
that will never miss.
Now, this emote is awesome. This is like the only Sinon emote that she gets. That you look at this and you're like, this is an epic, cool #gamer emote.
This is not only an epic, cool #gamer emote. It also is Sinon.
It also is Sinon, absolutely.
Which is huge for her.
She's doing the Sinon, which is huge for her. She's doing the Sinon thing.
It's been a long journey to get here.
And her eye in this scope looks so much like a lizard.
I was taking a sip of my tea. It's her eye in this scope also just looks crazy because of the way that they render it. It's a different eye entirely.
I don't know why they like insist on giving her such slitted pupils. Like,
she's a lizard.
She's a lizard. Like, I'm gonna look at pictures of Sinon in SAO.
I think that she does literally just look like this. I feel like I remember her just looking like this. I feel like this is something that I imprinted
from the
on.
Odyssey. Sinon Sword Art Online. Sinon is a character from the Odyssey. In Greek mythology, Sinon was a Greek warrior during the Trojan War.
Oh my god, it is true.
I mean,
what the hell?
She's got lizard eyes.
Elliot
in the
Page
show.
was Sinon in the Odyssey movie.
Great. It's just like, it's really striking when you have to look at still images of her, how much she has lizard eyes. Does
She does.
does everyone in Sword Art Online have lizard eyes? Now I'm going
No.
crazy. Sword certainly
It's
not.
mostly
Sword Art
her.
Online.
Sword Art Online
Kirito.
lizard eyes, question mark, question mark, question mark.
No, Kirito has normal eyes. Wait, does she not?
No,
Sinon
it's
surely
her.
doesn't have
I
lizard eyes.
specifically remember imprinting on this when I was like 12.
You're like, I see. 1, transgender. 2, lizard.
Well, I at that time when I was a kid, I was like, I am a cat.
Right. Oh, she has cat eyes. That makes more sense. But they're
Yeah.
so like the shimmery green.
Well,
in
she's like
different
a scary hunter.
Sure. Yeah, fair. Like a lizard. Lizards are scary
Like a
hunters if
lizard.
you're a bug.
Yeah, a gecko, the scariest of hunters.
No.
Nyam.
Anyway, this
Yay.
emote is great. I have no notes. I don't even have much
This
to
is
say
the
about
this is
it.
the best of her emotes. It
This
looks kind
is-
of crazy, but it's like the best one.
Yeah,
Like
it's
easily.
I don't know. It's
because
nicely
she's doing
framed.
a thing which
it
is
feels
recognized.
nice and
This
up
is like
close.
the
It does
only
the
thing she does in the show.
Yeah, she shoot gun. She shoot gun and drink.
She
Mountain
literally
Dew.
she doesn't do anything else. You could make an emote where she's in real life having a crying fit. That's another thing she does.
She shoots gun. She's been shooting gun since she was 5 is the thing.
Yeah.
She really does it.
She really does it. She's one of the most.
Anyway, should we talk about the last skin and then we can leave forever?
This episode, we've gotten too good at this. These episodes get too short.
No, collab character episodes are always short.
That's true.
Also, this episode is not that short. Remember when we did the fucking collab guy from Kaguya Love is War? That that episode's like
it was like
1
an hour
hour long.
It's so funny. People in the Slamming Cup who were talking, this is a call out to you in particular, if you're listening to this, who were talking about it and being like, whoa, I didn't know that they had the Love is War guys in here. You haven't listened to the whole podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I know that.
The rest of the day, just having a quiet moment here doesn't sound too bad, does it? That's the
Short
line.
hair, blonde hair, hair ornament, animal ears, bare
Oh my
shoulders,
God, there's
jewelry,
so
tail,
many.
swimsuit, yellow eyes, flower, bikini, barefoot, looking back, cat ears, hair, flower, tree, cup, cattail, see-through, umbrella, beach, souls, cat girl, ball, anklet, palm tree, beach ball, parasol, beach umbrella.
I like how you started rapping like
We
halfway
didn't start
through.
the fire.
You should start. I feel like you've
So-
had coherent thoughts about this in the past.
I have this. Okay, this outfit could be worse. I think that like the theme of these collab outfits being like let's have a beach day in Elfheim Online kind of sucks for several reasons. Both that it's like the most that they could be showing off SAO's abhorrent gender politics, and because the Alfheim Online designs are not interesting. But in that, Sinon is a cat girl, so, you know. This isn't even, like, the most cat girl image ever. This is just a picture. She's doing a vaguely cat-like thing, which is she's, like, crawling onto a surface, I guess. But really, it just looks like this could just be a girl. They just put cat ears and a tail on her, which is fine, I guess. The thing that makes this image least palatable is the popsicle. And it's mostly because of the animation, which you can look at, in which she puts it in her mouth. This is, like, free. You can just do this when you put a character on the beach and it's a woman and you want it to be erotica. You can just give them a popsicle. It's free. You can do it anytime.
Well, usually they cost between like $2 and $5.
That's so much for a popsicle.
You can get a
in this
popsicle for
economy?
less than $2.
I recently, like a month ago, bought a popsicle at a little food truck for like $4. And at the time I was like, fuck this. It was fine. I'm just saying, you just buy a box of them, keep them in your freezer, cheaper
Yeah,
by
absolutely.
unit.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying?
It's the damn convenience fee. This outfit is like fine. This is like a reasonable swimsuit. It's got under boob, which is pretty bad. It's like too clingy, but overall it's like a reasonable swimsuit, and I think the netting is kind of a fun touch. It's just like, this is only recognizably an image of Sinon because she doesn't really have an expression on her face. That's
Uh-huh.
kind of the only thing that makes her Sinon in this image.
Uh-huh.
She's blue and she looks impassive.
Uh-huh.
Um, I know this is erotica, and like, there is another image in this series which is not really erotica, which is Kirito's, because they're cowards. But like, this just sort of isn't interesting to me.
Uh-huh.
More so than it being like offensive for like SAO's abhorrent gender politics reasons, it's just kind of boring.
Yeah, it's just like I think it's interesting to see how you've sort of switched your opinion over time, because you initially
Yeah.
described this as like um a bad image of Shinon, a decent piece of erotica in the abstract.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine. I think this posing is like kind of interesting, very in the abstract.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think having like a clear surface. Oh, it's a big margarita glass. Wait, but it's also a table. Okay.
It's a table.
Sure, it's a table shaped like a margarita glass full of fake ice.
It
That's kind of
is.
fun. Um,
It's kind of fun. They've got like, I think the fact that this fancy glass table and metal seat are just out raw dogging it on the sand is crazy.
these do not look like they're in fucking Alfheim Online. In fairness, Kirito is on a fucking ski-doo, so,
Yeah.
but like,
This is an RP bar from Final Fantasy XIV.
uh-huh. Something about, they keep doing this thing recently in Mahjong Soul where they're like, we love to show you parts of the woman through a transparent surface, whether that's like
Sharon is the
water
only
or
one who is
glass.
allowed.
Uh-huh. And I think it's kind of fun to do that, but like just for her elbows. It's kind of cute
Sharon is an
framing.
innovator. Everyone else is a pale
Everyone else is
imitation.
trash. I think that like the cattail making the question mark as she looks back at you and goes oink, like,
Mm-hmm.
ooh,
Oink.
hello. I'm a curious little cat is fun. I think this swimsuit is fine. I just like really really hate this as an image of Shinon
Mm-hmm.
for a couple of reasons. One, because of Sword Art Online's abhorrent gender politics. Um, it's just like you can't have the girl who goes. It's just. I mean, she's like a person, not in real
Mm-hmm.
life, in universe. She's allowed to like be a person. Um, but to have like this be like girl who goes through the final scene of Sword Art Online Gun
Mm-hmm.
Gale Online arc, which I won't describe, and then to sort of like represent her in this sort of like,
Yeah.
you know, of I'm a
A sexy
vulnerable
cat
little
girl.
animal, yeah, kind of way. It's just kind of like it's too much for me. Uh,
Yeah.
it's bad that watching the show makes this image worse.
Yeah, I mean, this is true, like, for all of them.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
But
sort
the-
of, anime girls in the abstract having erotica of them. I remembered to switch it from women to anime girls because they're all like 16.
Yes.
Anime girls in the abstract having erotica of them is like normal. And then you watch the show and you're like, wow,
Uh-huh.
you can't do this shit.
Uh-huh.
You can't.
But the other thing is that
Because the show is like not erotic.
yeah, it's
Because consensual
bad.
sex and sexuality doesn't exist.
It's not real. Sex is only. Oh, I remember a line that I prepped. Sex in Sword Art Online is only harm.
Yeah.
Sex is only harm in Sword Art Online. which creates
And
just
so every
paints just
time
like
you
a
transform them in this external property into erotic objects, it's like, that's bad. You can't do it.
yeah, that's you've established that this is harm, and then you're sort
So
of
you
like,
can't be cute anymore.
uh-huh. That being said, my other problem with it is that Asana's beach outfit is really bad. It's definitely the worst one.
Oh, yeah.
Um I actually think Leafa's is like genuinely kind of baller. I mean, it has many
Mm-hmm.
problems, but like at least she's Leafa. Um
Fair enough.
she's Leafa on many levels in that image.
Yeah.
Um
Fucking A.
but this image should be Asuna, because one of Asuna, the only woman in Sword Art Online who has like any sort of sexual agency. Um
Mm-hmm.
this is how she has that sexual agency, is in this kind of like coy, like, oh, I'm a
I'm a
little
cute girl.
nervous, are you looking at me, like, do you want me, like, how do you feel, kind of way. And this
Mm-hmm.
image should be Asuna. And then um I don't know, Shinon's image should be like her, like, I don't know, give her a fucking water gun. We're at the
Give her a
beach.
water
Give
gun!
her a water gun.
It's literally free. They have guns on the beach.
Give her a gun. Make the wind blow so we have a gale, and then I feel like we're online.
Gun Girls Online.
Gun Girls Online. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like not.
Yeah.
It's a miss on Shinon, and it's like, this energy would have been better spent somewhere else. She is kind of a chiller, like, they've got that about her, but it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, put it.
It's also, and I'll note this, is it's like, I feel like making erotica of Sword Art Online characters is a little bit like how you can't make the horse girls show panties because of the Yakuza. I feel like these characters are, like, they have some sort of invisible boundary that only the Sword Art Online main property is allowed to cross.
Uh-huh.
About making erotic images of them, because this is like a pussy and ass shot of Sinon, in which, like, there's just, like, you understand that this could be so much more of an erotic image, you know? I'm not saying
Uh-huh.
it should be, but you understand how if they made this pose for a Mahjong Soul character, it would be like, whoa.
Uh-huh.
They just could have drawn it that way, and then they didn't.
Uh-huh.
For no reason?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, it feels worse somehow that they, like, are really kind of coy and tame with this intellectual property when I know what they do in the show.
Uh-huh.
It's, like, really miserable. You would be excused. I mean, I'm a little bit desensitized because I spend so much time looking at erotica of anime girls. But, like, you would be excused for looking at this image and being like, that's pretty tame.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. The other weird thing about this image, though, is that, like, behind this sort of, like, morally complex image of Shinon from Sword Art Online is this kind of beautiful painting.
A beautiful painting of the
Like,
sunset.
This sky, this sort of faux watercolor sky, looks beautiful. Genuinely gorgeous, these, like, pillowy clouds.
And I love these, like, ferns in the foreground.
I know, the way
They're so nicely rendered.
Yeah, the way these fronds are rendered with, like, the light sort of, like, catching on the striations of the leaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, beautiful. This sort of, like, yellow into purple into deep blue shading on them. Beautiful. This beach ball looks incredible. The
I love
transparency looks really good. The
yeah,
texturing is
the
really
colored
nice.
plastic that you can see through the slightly transparent plastic is so nice.
I think the perspective on it is a little wonky, but like,
it's a little fucked, but it's like they got
pretty.
the spirit.
It's like even this stupid martini glass table is kind of awesome. Even if it's like the most from Arknight's asset I've ever seen. You know what I mean? And then we have sort of like morally compromised image of Sinon, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know
what we're doing here. Like, I don't know what the point is.
Yeah, can we?
I don't know what they're trying to get out of this. That's my other thing.
Yeah,
this just feels like an image with no, like, intention at all. And that just feels kind of crazy. You
know, there's a lot of paid outfits. I don't know. I'm tired.
Yeah,
my brain is so overwhelmed.
It's Sinon.
I
understand.
I like Sinon. Okay.
She's Gun Gale Onli.
In the emote,
this isn't you, girl.
She's doing
with
a
your
finger
short hair,
gun.
blonde hair ornament, animal ears, bare shoulders, jewelry, tail, swimsuit, yellow eyes.
In the emote, she's doing a finger gun, and that's cute, I guess.
This is a very, very cute emote.
But she's
I don't
also
know which
just
other girl
Ichihime.
she is. Yeah, she's sort of Ichihime. She's the girl from Blue Archive.
Oh, she is. You're right.
She's the blue cat girl.
Uh-huh.
You know how sometimes a girl is blue and a cat?
Uh-huh.
There should be only one of those in the game.
Instead, there's many.
There's many, which is crazy, because you also have two children with red bunny headbands.
Uh-huh.
And so you can't do that either.
This emote is cute.
We have to get to the bottom of this.
This emote is so not an emote of Asuna that it's crazy. But it's a cute emote.
She does her hair up cute in Alfheim Online.
Sure. You know, I like Shinon's Alfheim Online outfit. Let me look up a picture of it. Sinon, Alfheim.
None of them look like great or interesting in that setting.
But
it's like fine.
Her Alfheim Online outfit is I remember thinking this when I was watching the show, in the terrible second half of Sword Art Online season 2. Her Alfheim Online
AIDS?
I forgot that she's dying of AIDS. Like, no.
You know, the girl who's dying of AIDS? You're allowed to watch Sword Art Online Season 2. Don't continue. But you're allowed to watch Sword Art Online Season 2. And then you can learn about the girl who's dying of AIDS.
Uh-huh.
The second half of that season is devoted to a girl who is dying of AIDS.
A lesbian who's dying of AIDS. Anyway, Shinon's Alfheim Online outfit is a really good fantasy adaptation of her Gun Gale Online outfit.
Sure.
I forgot about the lesbian who's dying of AIDS.
Sorry, I had to get scary.
I'm so scared.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's scary enough out here. I shouldn't have made you scared. I apologize.
I forgot about AIDS.
I know. All the girls at her school don't like her because she has HIV.
Can we do numbers now?
Okay.
Okay. Sinon. I'm actually tearing up. This is not a bit. I'm overwhelmed. Sinon.
How cute is she? I feel like she's sub-cute.
She's a teenage girl, and so she gets
She's
points
a cute girl.
She's a cute girl. She's like a little bit of a sort of a shy nerd in real life. And then in the game, she's a ruthless fucking killer. She's also a ruthless killer in real life, but
If you're cute in the game, you're cute in real life.
If you're cute in the game, you're cute in real life. But that's the thing, is
Does
she's not
pass over the other way, though.
Yeah, she's not that cute in the game, though, is the thing.
Yeah, she's only cute in real life.
She's only cute in real life. I feel like we've been doing a lot of sort of, like, you know, yin and yang threes, if that makes sense, where we're like, this character has one aspect that's cute, and, you know, sort of moe gap threes. That's a better way to put it. We've been doing a lot of moe gap threes.
Is what they called me in high school.
I don't know why that's so funny. We've been doing a lot of moe
it's
gap.
It's a really good sentence, though.
It's called gap moe. I had it backwards. We're doing a lot of gap moe threes, where, like, on one hand, this girl is cute, but on the other hand, this girl is not cute because she's gap moe. And Sinon is, like, the gap moe of Sword Art Online.
She is very gap moe.
And so I kind of don't want to do that because I don't like falling into patterns.
I like that her only interest on this profile is gaming. Interest gaming.
Gaming. What's her bond up? Her bond up gift is magazines.
Preferred magazines.
Just because they couldn't give literally everyone the gaming consoles. That would be really funny, though. I assume Kirito gets the game consoles because of the gender wage gap.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't think she's that cute in real life. I know they play her up, but I think she's generally a pretty serious girl who's been through a traumatic event and is kind of, like, having a difficult time. And so I think
it's
that,
not cute to shoot a guy in the head when you're 5.
It's not cute to shoot a guy in the head when you're 5.
In case anyone needed an authoritative statement on that point, Soulmates has got your ass covered.
Now, is it appealing to shoot a guy in the head when you're 5?
We're not there yet.
But she's
I just don't think she's that cute. I think she's serious. I could give her
a 2. Honestly, I could give her a 1. And that, like, feels
only
more
incidentally
Sinon.
cute. I think she might only be incidentally cute.
Yeah, she's like,
on account of she is a cute girl, but she's like
is
not
a cute girl, but, like, she's such
doing cute things.
Fucking stone cold killer who is deeply traumatized. And I just, like, I feel like it's respectful to give her a 1.
It is respectful to give her a 1.
How
appealing is it to shoot a guy in the head when you're 5?
That's the question we've been.
I need an authoritative statement on this from Soulmates podcast.
I mean,
the arbiters of good and evil, Soulmates podcast.
She is kind of cool as fuck, and I will say that she has friends. She has her gamer pals, and they enjoy to hang out with her.
I too enjoy to hang out with my gamer pals.
True that, gamer brother.
How do I know if there's any geeks and gamers in the crowd?
Geeks and the gamers in the crowd? Send us a Tumblr, ask geeks and gamers.
Wow, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist.
I'm gonna start crying again. I can feel the tears welling up in the corners of my eyes. I'm not lying. Is she appealing? I feel like on teenager standards, she's, like, cool as fuck. You know,
she's a pretty cool teenager.
She has I
don't want to max out her appeal because ultimately she is, like, a nerd who plays VR games.
Yes, she is like, absolutely. I feel like she's one of the most gamer nerds out of any of them.
She's like maximally.
Head. Yeah, she's really
like Kirito's. The fact that he sucks and is a gamer nerd is overridden by his sort of, like, protagonist cool swordsman powers. Sinon is just like that.
Sinon is good at Gun Gale Online because she's really into the meta. Like, genuinely.
Sinon is a sweat.
She's such a sweat is the thing.
Although the appeal of a sweaty gamer girl. Anyway.
Sorry. Stop making the episode worse.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
I'm really not sure what number this adds up to, though.
3.
Yeah, probably. She's really cool in the game, but she's fake and gay in real life.
Yeah, if you're cool in the game, you're not cool in real life.
If you, this is actually true, if you are cool in a video game, you are fake and gay in real life.
It's true. Like SK Overwatch.
Like SK Overwatch.
Whose
And then her
tag is
Kinsey scale
still...
number.
So I have a whole rant for this.
Please.
If I may. The thing about Sword Art Online... What?
I said you may.
The thing about Sword Art Online is that Kirito is the black swordsman. And he's called this because he's a black hole that draws everyone into his orbit. And while they're there, the men in his life, he lifts them up. The women in his life, he drags them down. I am, of course, talking about their Kinsey scale number.
So true!
And so, on the basis of being a woman in Sword Art Online who knows Kirito, she starts low. But
yeah,
I have 3 arguments for why that lift her up. Argument number 1 is that she's so much more excited about Kirito when she thinks he's a girl. When she thinks he's a girl, she's
why
like,
is Gun Gale
I'm
Online
so...
the game that lesbians are
Ash,
in?
you don't snipe my bit.
Okay.
When she meets Kirito and Kirito is a girl, she's like, we should hang out every day. We should hang out all the time. Let's enter tournaments together. Let's go hunting together. And then, you know, when she learns that he's boy, she's like, never mind. Doesn't she like punch him in the face?
Yeah, I think he's like, actually, I'm a man, and she's like, I hate you.
Fucking dare you?
Like, literally, why would you do this?
And so that's an indicator. She does eventually become friends with Kirito, but I feel like of all the girls in this game, like, you know, she's not someone who would, by default, have a romantic relationship with Kirito, unlike, say, you know, his wife, or his kohais, or his sister. Her and Kirito, do you like that one? I came up with that one in the pool.
I really hated it. Which is a positive.
Thank you. She's one of the women, she's one of the most platonic relationship with Kirito women in the whole show. Would you agree?
I would agree. It feels like an Alicization when they try to shoehorn her into being part of the Kirito harem. It feels like a retcon.
I mean, you know, she should be there because she's a main character of the show. But mostly she seems like she's just really close to Asuna. She seems like she genuinely develops like a really close friendship of Asuna. Asuna, who's famously bisexual, but we'll get there eventually. And finally, to wrap back around to Ash's point, there's a reason why Gun Gale Online is where all the lesbians are. And that's because in real life, there's always one game, one tactical team shooter out there that all of the lesbians are playing, okay? If it's 2018 and you meet a woman and she's like, yeah, I play a lot of Overwatch, I really like Pharah, that's a fucking lesbian. If it's 2020 and you meet a woman and she's like, yeah, I've been really dealing with sort of pandemic stress by playing a lot of Valorant, I really like Jet, that's a fucking lesbian. If it's 2022 and you meet a woman and she's like, yeah, me and the girlies play a lot of Apex Legends, I'm a big Valkyrie girl, That's a fucking lesbian. If it's 2024 and you meet a woman who's like, yeah, I've been getting back into hero shooters. I really have been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I love Psylocke. That's a fucking lesbian. And if it's 2026 and you meet a woman...
and you meet a girl and she's like, yeah, I've been getting really into Deadlock lately.
I'm really into Mina Ha. That's
a lesbian.
Say with me, folks. Mr. Antenna's fucking lesbian.
Lesbian.
And
I could have guessed it was Mina Ha too.
My point here is that Gun Gale Onli is the shooter that all of the lesbians play of Sword Art Online, and this is why we had to watch Gun Gale Onli standalone, is so that we could learn this fact. That this is a Kinsey indicator.
This is a Kinsey indicator. But she doesn't have face tattoos.
So how are people gonna know?
How are people gonna know?
And so these are, Your Honor, I rest my case.
Yeah, I mean, it's ironclad.
None of these necessarily say, like, she is a full 6 lesbian. I'm just like, these are the indicators.
These are the indicators. I'm trying to sort of suss out in my mind whether or not she's a full 6 lesbian, because it feels like kind of a boring answer. But I also think it's true. Like, it's... I sort of can't help but disregard the show being like, and you're in love with Kirito, because that happens to everyone.
But she's so not in love with Kirito compared to everyone else.
Yeah, she's like noticeably less so. It's crazy. But I can't help but feel like that's like, I'm not gonna give her a 5 because she's in love with Kirito, you know? It's like not how it works.
I'm just like,
I don't know. I feel like a girl that lesbian coded, it's respectful to just give her a lesbian number.
It is. I think it's so hard. I'm like staring at this stupid fucking plug suit, and I'm like, how much did she pick this? Because she's like, you know, the ladies will think this is hot versus sort of this is generally hot. She's wearing shorts.
Yeah, it's the short shorts for me.
The short shorts. It's like, really...
Don't let anyone tell you the short shorts are a bad look.
It's devastating. The short shorts are devastating.
This will affect the trout population.
But I'm also, like... I don't know. You're not wrong that 6 is a boring answer.
But it feels respectful.
It does. And it's also, like... In this digital world of Sword Art Online, in which we suffer every day we suffer.
We endure endlessly.
Do we not deserve, like, one girl who doesn't like Kirito?
Fucking A.
I'm looking at her voice lines to see.
I looked at him. Girls kiss girls.
Oh, hang on.
Whatever battles lie ahead.
Okay.
Let's fight side by side.
Hang on. Okay. It's really funny that she has a bunch of lines about interacting with people from one Han city. That's really funny.
She's like, I went to Nanaha Onodera's bookshop.
That being said, the line that really is the nail in the coffin is, I like motorbikes. They're convenient, and you get to feel the wind in your face when you ride. And when it's 2 people, you get to share that rush of adventure. Speaking of which, Miss Nadeshiko, who often comes to the shrine to play Mahjong, doesn't she have a bike? I wonder if she'd take me for a ride?
So it's a 136.
I wonder if she'd take me. God damn.
I wonder if she'd take me for a ride.
She's like 30. She has aspirations. She's like,
to your Xbox to play Fortnite today.
I wonder if she would take me to her Xbox to play Fortnite today. And frankly, we could go to Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake.
I really love to chug jug with you. We could be pro Fortnite gamers. Well,
She said. Okay, I guess it's a 136.
that's an episode, folks.
If I looked at the lines, there was like anything. There was
she also
anything about
refers
boys.
to her gun as her beloved partner.
She does say Hecate is my precious weapon and my partner. You want to see it? Sure, but handle it gently.
The bonds she's formed in One Han City run so deep. With people
she's
like
genuinely
Nadeshiko
wow,
and the erotic bookseller.
Going to the bookstore and being like, "Hey, you got any of that? You know, girls
Beauty's
kiss
Blade?
girls. You got any of the Beauty's Blade?"
I've heard it's good from women in elevators.
I can't.
Roll a new character.
I can't put the Beauty's Blade in the episode description. I'll feel like a sellout. But
A sellout for a great product.
A sellout for a great product. However, if you love women, you should read The Beauty's Blade. It's a good book. Now we can roll a new character. Oh my god, I've been rereading it recently. I think I told you this, and it's like it's so, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be back in The Beauty's Blade. It's genuinely so good.
It's
okay.
really good.
I'm gonna hit this fucking random button. If it's another sort of online, nope.
Nope. That's a guy we already did. That's not.
Can we do 2 bonus episodes in a row? How are you feeling?
I mean, actually, let me think about my schedule.
And also just like whether or not we want to do 2 of these in a row.
I would be down.
Okay.
If you are.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm enjoying.
I'm in a very let's do the podcast all the time kind of mood.
Yeah, I know, because we missed so many weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Next time it's gonna be this. Next week is going to be a bonus episode and then an episode. I don't remember what or rather, I don't know specifically what we're going to do. Wait, I do remember. Oh, excellent. I know exactly what we're doing. Great.
Yay.
Yay. Okay.
I don't know. That's scary.
Remember, folks, if you die while waiting for the next episode of Soulmates, you die in real life.
That's true.
So watch out.
The podcast that makes you die?
The podcast that makes you die? It doesn't hold together
the podcast
logically.
that makes you die. The podcast that makes you bye.
Bye. Wait, she's a lesbian.
ワンショットワンキル。これが私の戦い方よ。